Alright, welcome back. Let's play Phantasmagoria.
Yay!
The vampire.
Alright,
yes. Burn him at the stake.
Yes.
Let me run some ideas past you then.
An old book belonging to Malcolm.
Okay.
Thanks, Larry.
Jason Siegel as the neighbor. Topher Grace as the neighbor. Those are the ideas I have right now.
Yeah.
I still have no ideas
I
for
don't have any
Satan.
ideas for Satan either.
The guy who
It's
played
okay.
Satan in Sabrina.
Okay, I'm sure the casting director will... I didn't even realize Satan was in Sabrina. I've never seen that show.
Oh. Yeah, he's, I don't
He's
know.
creepy.
Yeah, he's pretty creepy.
He's creepy.
The reboot of Sabrina, not the old
The
version.
chilling adventures of
Oh,
adventures of Sabrina.
Yeah. Oh, where am I going?
It's a good show. I like that show.
The tonal whiplash of Sabrina.
Yeah. There was
Yeah.
some scenes.
There's some tonal whiplash.
Yeah, there were some scenes in the last season that were pretty disturbing to watch. I actually had to skip past.
I also mean tonal whiplash from the
things.
original series.
Yeah.
A family vacation is a vacation from the family. I messed that quote up, but that's okay. Please, I need some downtime.
You again? I already told you no.
Wait!
Olga!
Well,
I like your ribbon.
I found this book in the tower room.
Did you
See?
steal it from Aerith?
just a minute.
Yo, wait. John Cho is the neighbor. Holy shit. That's perfect.
This is in the version where the neighbor is the main
Alright, you can
character,
come
right?
in.
Yes, absolutely. That's the one I prefer in my head, I think.
Thank you.
My neighbor Satan.
I mean,
Yeah.
if Satan was the main character, then that probably becomes the, my husband Satan.
She's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My neighbor Satan's the one starring
Malcolm,
the neighbor.
she is
Yeah, I could
here.
see John Cho as in my neighbor Satan.
He'd be good at that.
Oh,
He's great as that kind of role in a
Do not
comedy. I think.
talk to him and stir up old, painful memories. Oh, you've brought him an old book that used to belong to him. Okay, come and stir up old, painful memories.
Yeah. pretty much.
I'm great.
You're living in Carno's house.
Oh,
Yes,
I don't
sir.
like it.
You found my book.
He's
Yes,
105,
I
right?
did, sir.
I think
Don't
call
110,
me
yeah.
110.
I don't like it. It makes me feel old.
You are
Mm-hmm.
old.
What should I call you?
My name is Malcolm. Call me that.
Malcolm? Is it true you lived with Carno as a boy? Did you sleep in the tower room?
Yeah. Yes, I did. That was my room.
What was Carno like?
Enough. I have one question for you. And then, after that, you have to leave.
What is it?
Tell me, how is the house? Everything okay?
No.
No.
I guess. What do you mean?
Good. That's what I wanted to hear.
Dumbass.
I'm
I'm sorry, but...
tired. You have to go now.
But
No.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, that was enlightening.
Is the house okay? No. No, it's
Satan's
not.
there.
Is the house okay? Well, let's see. Some lock came off a chest and a green cloud flew out of it, and ever since then my husband's been acting like a total asshole. Also, there's a cloud floating over the crib and it was crying.
Sounds like a typical Wednesday to me.
At the Carno estate.
Carno Estate. That's how it works here in Iowa. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Don't go into the cornfields.
Do not go into the
Go into
cornfields.
the cornfields.
Trust me.
You don't want to know what's in there.
Do not go in there.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, God, you
Oh.
scared me.
Just this asshole.
Where have you been all day?
I don't know. Around?
Fuck you, that's
In
where.
town.
I thought I told you to stay away from all of those people.
People.
You should stay out of the barn.
People.
Those stupid townspeople.
Oh, this is silly.
I'm not finished with you yet.
You're telling
Oh.
me what to do? Well, where were you all day?
None of your business, honey.
Oh, fuck
Tell you
that.
what, you take care of your business and I'll take care of mine.
Well, we're gonna see about that.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Okay, so I think
Yikes.
this next scene is the sexual triggering scene.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Man, I thought that happened later.
I did too.
I'm
Time to
pretty
get
sure it's-
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's chapter 4, so.
You have been warned.
Maybe we just talk
Yeah.
really loud over it and don't look at
Yep.
it and it'll be fun. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
well.
we're just gonna keep talking. Don't.
So my neighbor Satan.
We need to figure out who's gonna play Satan. We need the good Satan.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
need a good Satan.
A very, very, very good Satan.
IMDb male actors.
Yeah, I mean,
Satan.
We need a good Satan.
Leave me alone.
Let's ignore
Tom
It doesn't-
Ellis.
no.
who?
Tom Ellis is the guy who played Lucifer in Lucifer.
Yeah.
Too
Okay.
easy.
Yeah,
Yes,
too
we-
very too
people-
easy.
Let's not worry about whether or not they're too Hollywood for a TV show like this. So let's just talk good.
Yeah, good actors.
So Aura suggested the guy who played Satan in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either.
And let's make sure we put this into like he's got to be able to pull off the dark comedy and mild
Humor.
mild menace as well because he's Satan. But it's a dark comedy, so he's got to be able to
dark comedies.
he's got to be able to kind of pull off normal and funny. So it's really important to get that balance.
Yes,
and
very
we're,
important.
we're going for suburban family, so we need someone who's not old, but not too young. We got to get that middle ground in there.
Satan. Who play? I'm trying to find the name of the actor who plays Satan. Luke Cook is the devil in human form in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. That is his name. So someone who can play darkness and someone who can play light.
And they'd have to be able to
Kurt Russell, maybe?
Too old, man.
Yeah, he's a little too old.
It would have to be you got to be able to go right, transition very smoothly from the comedy to the menace back to comedy.
I can't think of any actor right off the top of my head, which is the problem.
Colin
He has to
Farrell?
kind of be Colin Farrell?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He can definitely do the comedy. He can do the dark comedy.
Yeah.
I think he could probably pull off the menace, though I'm not bringing any roles in particular where I think that's possible. I just think he's probably good enough of an actor to do it.
Yeah, that seems depressing. Although I caught a kind of a detail that I never really thought about, because the first time I saw it, I was a little too distracted by how fucking jarring it is.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe his initial attempts at starting something sexual was Dawn coming through, but then the thing took over, and then afterward you see the fact that he's, like, surprised that she's distressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
The guy who plays Constantine in the Arrowverse.
Ooh.
Yeah, that might, you know.
That? I know what he looks like. That's all I can think of, but if he played Constantine, I mean, that's a good,
Yeah,
good
baseline.
baseline.
That's a pretty good way to start. Or if we want to go with like more of a comical but could do it, the guy that played Loki.
Tom Hiddleston?
Yeah.
He's a
could
great
do
actor.
it.
I don't know if he has. I guess he could do it. Yeah.
He could do the menacing. I mean, you know.
I was just thinking like the look. I don't know if he'd have.
Well, I said Matt Ryan because I know he can do like the darker comedy, but he also can do the menace. Like I'm sure he could go that far. Matt Ryan also played Edward Kenway in Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
That's a weird, weird thing. Like, oh, shit, good. That's cool. I just didn't expect that. I feel like an easy, like, I don't know.
And this
Does not want to talk to him
Yeah.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this nice shag carpet. Also, there's a blinky on the thing.
Yeah.
Shiny.
I think maybe the fact that I thought this was later in the game has more to do with the fact that I just, like, thought I remembered this game being longer, and we're just, like, already farther into it than I realized.
Yeah, that could be.
We're on like chapter 3?
4.
4?
Yo, what about?
We're pretty far in it.
What about?
Why,
What the fuck?
Zoltan, what do you mean?
Zoltan.
You know exactly what I mean.
Fucking Charlie Cox, who played Daredevil in the
I
MCU
thought when we were in London.
show
Oh.
Netflix.
Yeah.
I think he could be saved.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. It'd be cool to see.
And he's always hovering around you backstage.
But you're wrong.
Be like a darker
It's
Matt
just
Murdock,
fun. That's
Yeah.
all.
which is
Much
like,
darker Matt Murdock.
I don't know about.
He's your prop man.
Matt Murdock's not a light-hearted character.
No,
Please
he's
don't
not.
accuse me
No.
of this. Believe me, Zoltan.
The MCU
I
version in
love
particular
you.
was
Only you.
It's a little gritty.
No.
a little gritty. A dude gets his head slammed open with a car door.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking gritty.
Well, you know, just an average day for Daredevil.
What's
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
That's like a plot detail you want to keep in mind for later, is how the husband was getting jealous of the stagehand or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course he was.
At least we've agreed that John Cho has to be in it.
Or Gilbert Gottfried.
I think Gilbert Gottfried should be John Cho's
Okay.
boss.
That'd be great.
John Cho's like a
John Cho's the straight man, and then in comes, you know, our dark and gritty Satan.
What I'm thinking about, like, further dynamics now. Like, John Cho lives alone. Maybe he's got like he's a divorcee or something. So he's got like a kid.
Godfrey is a roommate.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! His roommate is also his boss.
Yeah, that's.
Look, I can't take it anymore.
And he moves into this house, and fucking his neighbor just happens to be Satan, who has like
I'm sorry, Harriet. I forgot.
a wife and a kid or two or some shit.
Yeah, man.
He's like, yeah, I got bored down there, so I just came here.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see.
Have
Kitchen
to
dishes
have
need
at least one
washing.
son, you know,
Our bed needs to be made.
I run.
Bathroom
Damien,
needs
the
cleaning.
literal son of the devil.
Furniture needs polishing.
And then just like, oh, so what do you do? Oh, I run everything out of home.
Anything else?
Oh. What do you do?
Yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Please empty the waste
Sometimes it
basket.
feels like I'm passing judgment on lost souls.
Anything else? Oh, by the way, I see you carrying around that newspaper. You want me to throw it away for you?
Please.
Newspapers!
Satan's got a son named Damien, but he's a teenager, so he's like, I don't want to rule hell. I want
You're going to rule hell, and that's final.
No, Dad, want to
rule hell.
And he storms off the.
I want to meet Uncle Michael. Dad, I always liked Uncle Michael.
What the fuck?
Is the music in the machine getting like increasingly messed up?
Yes.
I'm glad someone's paying attention because I'm just thinking about this fucking sitcom now.
To yourself. Trust no one.
Hint, hint, hint. If you tell people what happens, bad things may happen.
Oh, wait. Back. Kitty.
It's kind of a double aligned thing. Like, don't trust certain people to be on your side, and for the people you can trust to be on your side, don't trust them to not get killed.
Yeah.
That cat is not happy.
Oh.
Cat's like, this is my 3rd day on set, and I've had enough.
All I wanted to do was sit here and sleep.
Baka.
Baka.
Meow.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yes?
You kind of missed the whole detail where the gnome is working for her.
Okay. I was caught up talking about Satan.
It's time to do a reading. Right now.
It's okay.
Well, okay, I guess.
I think that's in exchange for her living in the barn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pick 8 cards.
All right.
8?
Kupo.
Kupo.
Kupopo.
Oh dear. This don't look good.
Oh.
Well, what is it?
Well, of course it's all an interpretation, but
Come on, Harriet.
well, all right.
What is my microphone picking up?
This card in the middle.
I
Okay.
ask myself that question every day.
The Fool is surrounded by all these 7 other energies. Now this card, that's the lovers. That means that the Fool is gonna have to make a choice in the area of love. Now normally that ain't necessarily so bad, but all these other cards surrounding it. Well, oh, these two cards. That's justice and strength. And that's good, because the fool can use them to help out with rational solutions and a balanced mind, and courage, strength, and determination.
Sounds like I'm heading off to battle.
You might be. Take a look at these other 4 cards here. The worst 4 cards in the deck.
Hmm.
The Hanged Man,
Mm-hmm.
the Tower,
Mm-hmm.
the Devil, and Death. The Hangman. A sacrifice is gonna happen. The Tower. The breakdown of existing forms. The Devil.
Satan.
He brings evil.
I just keep thinking Persona cards right now.
Painful transformation's gonna happen.
So what's the verdict?
You're fucked.
It's hard to know, actually. Because you know, it's all in the interpretation. But off the top of my head, I'd say that you're gonna have some big trouble with your hubby. Evil's got him. And he's
As if she hasn't already.
you're gonna have to
I think that she's put 2 and 2 together and made 4 by now.
that you have to fight it. There's gonna be a sacrifice. And then you're gonna have to use your wits to win.
Oh, it is a point and click, so.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Harriet. That was very interesting.
Now, I know that you think that this is all just a bunch of hogwash.
Now, Harriet,
Hogwash,
I really
what a
appreciate
great
you trying
word.
to help me, but I just don't believe in this stuff.
Well, now, all I know is that there's some bad trouble around here. You just better watch your backside.
Fine. I will.
For real though, even if you're skeptical of that kind of stuff, you'd think that'd be at least like a little bit like, huh? You know, that's like a little bit interesting coincidence and slightly alarming considering
Yeah.
what's been happening so far.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That was very interesting. Sweat drop.
Nervous sweat intensifies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go out this way. You can miss that scene completely because I did when we streamed it before. I just completely forgot to go. I completely forgot to go talk to her, so we didn't get to see the tarot reading. Yeah.
Cyrus.
I'm surprised that they didn't make that one mandatory.
Yeah, it's
Are
surprising.
you attacking Spaz?
You leave the cat alone.
Yeah, I mean, that is not okay.
Cyrus? Cyrus, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What were you doing with my cat?
I was just playing with it is all.
Well, this is just sad.
Yeah, I mean...
Wow. Don't hurt the cat. What did Spaz ever do?
Now, I know what he did was wrong, but you gotta take an air of patience with this man.
This is true.
Else you get a mice and men kind of situation. We don't want that now, do we?
No, that would be bad.
That's open? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. It looked open.
One day it will be open.
Spoiler alert, it's never open.
How do I get to the one thing? What is he doing?
Hi, Cyrus. What you doing?
Ma told me to cut some wood for you.
That was awfully thoughtful of your mother.
Yeah.
You want to chop around this area?
Instead of I want to punch, it's I want to chop.
No. Yes. See, Reiji would just chop wood with his fist.
This way?
He'd just punch wood.
He would punch a block of wood and it would explode into 4 perfectly, like, sectioned pieces.
I imagine him doing that thing that Captain America does in Age of Ultron, where he just whips the fucking plank in half, or the log in half.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Just like, moat! Ugh! Actually, he probably doesn't even need moat for that. He just rips it in half.
Yeah.
He just kind of goes, oop, done.
Hey, Hat.
Holy shit!
Cool trick, right?
Oh, whoops.
He's just fucking running the other direction.
I forgot to do something.
You put me in a spot, because I had burger in my mouth, and I'm like, fuck. I hadn't bit down yet, so you said, hey, Hat, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to improv.
Harriet.
How you doing, Harriet?
Gnome.
Hat.
Red Hat.
Blink, 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 blink. It kind of puts it in almost puts it back into perspective, where like we've got all this like, you know, like they're using sprites that are just ripped of like real people, and then quite a lot of just full motion video in general, really, in a time where the only thing they could accomplish with the music was MIDI.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that we got this door open.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. This is a bop.
This is where we got the book to gift to Malcolm.
Okay, sorry. I totally zoned out.
We were talking about Satan.
Yeah.
It's true. We were talking about Satan.
I mean, to be fair, they probably could have done non-MIDI music, but they would have needed like 7 more discs.
Yeah.
Oof.
You
7
mean
more CDs.
These 4 notes aren't a fucking banger?
Yo, this is Brute's jam.
I listen to this on the regular. I can confirm.
Can confirm. Best song. Brute's favorite video game soundtrack is the Phantasmagoria soundtrack.
It's a fucking bop, dude.
Cyrus? When I was in the tower room, I could see a little building in the woods. I was wondering, have you seen it?
Yeah. It's over there.
Can you show me the way?
Well, the trail's all washed out. Usually what I do, I just jump over it.
But where is it, Cyrus?
Over there.
To be fair, this game does actually have non-MIDI music too. They just didn't do it for the whole soundtrack because, again, storage space.
Yeah.
Fuck those other songs. Fuck those other songs. I want that 4-note loop.
It's all about the 4-note loop. He's just bopping along, doing his thing.
I've been waiting for you.
I'm sorry, Cyrus. I tried to hurry.
Oh, that's okay. See? There it is. Just like I told you. Come on.
Wee.
Oh, I don't know, Cyrus. Looks kind of dangerous. Isn't there another way?
No.
Oh, no.
Groot has been vindicated, though.
Yeah! If he can make it, anyone can make it.
Yeah.
This is true.
Now bump that tree over, man.
Wow. You could see, I was going to say, you could see his bottom hand not actually on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of funny.
Alright, now you just gotta push like this into the air. Okay.
Oh my God, Cyrus.
Damn.
Make sure you're panning to face Adrian because we don't want to animate the tree falling over.
This is true.
You're amazing,
We're just gonna select tool, rotate.
I'm strong. See?
Just aim the camera towards Adrian the whole time. The less we have to animate the tree, the better.
I'm more muscles than
Less, it's just not animated, it's just a stagnant fucking image.
Uh-huh.
Ah, heck. It ain't nothing. I gotta go.
What a nice fellow.
Simple man with simple pleasures.
Gonna ponder the tree now.
Hmm.
Mm. Baby steps.
Don't slip, don't slip, don't slip.
Game over.
Game over.
Press X, and then Q, and then R to not fall.
Hammer the button and wiggle the sticks.
How the fuck am I supposed to hit those 3 keys? I'm trying right now. Okay, I got it. Thumb on X, ring finger on Q, index on R.
Well, I was thinking like it just throws a random key prompt at you that you just have to press once.
Well, you picked 3 that are relatively difficult to make happen.
I mean, if you're pressing them all at the same time.
Oh, we get to watch the first death thing.
Oh boy, gore!
Death!
Oh,
Death!
Death! This is why we're really here, people.
Death! It's like in Lord of the Rings when they're all like cheering, "Let's go! Yeah!" And then out of nowhere, death! What? Oh, look at that transition.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this one.
Yeah.
Full motion video. Time for a flashback.
Time for the full motion video for the gore effects.
Oh
and
my!
non-MIDI
not
music.
MIDI.
Mm-hmm.
Avert thy
That's how
eyes,
you-
children who shouldn't be watching this because it's age restricted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Content warning.
If you didn't gather that by the
The hot
Earlier
music.
This time the game is living up to the content warning instead of just a commentary.
Yeah.
Outlast did that too. Oh no.
Yeah.
Ooh. Please don't.
Why did you...
This is
Load engage.
this is so uncomfortable.
I'm not a fan of this.
Lead me to my plants.
Yes.
Oh!
Holy shit. Oh.
Oh.
That's so fucking dumb.
Oh.
Just put it in her mouth. That wasn't that bad.
Oh, look, it went back to,
Yeah, there are way worse ones.
Yeah, that one's pretty tame. Compared to the others.
I mean, that's rough, no matter how you look at it, but it's
It's a very uniquely... It's enough of a unique death to be kind of weird and hit kind of different, though. Just, like, suffocation and breaking her jaw.
No breathing. Thank
God
you.
damn it, Hyper. It hit, like, immediately, but my mind was still like, do I want to laugh at this?
Yes, you do.
I laughed.
That's cool. I like the telescope over there.
That was horrifying. I'm gonna go gaze at the sky now.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, if there's ever a time to be like, you know what, fuck it, it's time to go. It's when you start hallucinating murders.
I believe you can...
Oh, it's missing a lens piece.
I believe you can miss that scene, too, if you don't go in the greenhouse.
Oh.
Oh.
That seems like that would be a significant thing to know.
That seems kind of important.
I think most of the deaths you can actually skip seeing if you don't want to watch them.
Huh.
Ah, but the rapey scene, we gotta keep that one in there.
Oh, of course.
What's that other window there by the tower room?
Well, you have to establish why she wants to not talk to Dawn anymore. It's questionable why she doesn't want to just leave outright.
Yeah. Get out. Run.
But that's also kind of uncomfortably real, and how that goes is it's hard to fully leave someone.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, now it's
Oh, she's good. She made it.
Hooray!
For as B tier horror movie as the game can get, it also hits you with some pretty serious shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a new
Who
scene.
that could be.
the problem I have with it. I don't know how to put this. Using that kind of sexual assault is kind of just one cheap as far as like a tactic to shock people, and two, kind of not appropriate if your story doesn't have some connotation around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, because it's not the use of it at all, but the use of it and then just kind of having it only to shock you, and they don't actually
the old question
have any. They don't. It's like they don't say anything.
It doesn't.
Story need rape.
It doesn't.
No. Is this a vital part of the story? If no, you can probably cut this out.
The themes.
The point is, it doesn't do anything with it. There's no narrative around it, or there's no message.
No themes around it, no thematic purpose. It doesn't affect the character or their journey. It just happens because you're going to be like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
And that's not appropriate.
And in case you know, like, the glowing green thing and him suddenly acting like a dick isn't enough. We just needed to have him do something.
They could have just as easily given Adrian a lot of other reasons not to want to talk with or interact with Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Him being a dick is enough for me.
He slams the door and he just doesn't answer it.
Him being a dick is a good enough reason for me. I'd be like, yeah, I respect that. I wouldn't talk to him either.
Yeah, like, no, like every time she talks to him, he's just a fucking dick.
It
like,
doesn't.
Fuck you do.
It doesn't inform on the character. It doesn't inform on the themes of the story. It's kind of pointless. And a lot of stories that have themes like that don't even. Alien. A lot of themes like that. No actual rape happens because the best way to tackle that is to... Most issues are better tackled personified.
Yeah.
People are going to look at issues a lot more comfortably if they're personified.
Yeah.
Alien makes you uncomfortable in the same way without making you actually have to confront that issue unless you want to.
Yeah.
Adrian!
Man.
Who is that woman? Who is she?
That's Harriet.
I don't want her around our house, so you had better get rid of her.
Yeah, like this right here.
That's enough. I already am not happy with this man. I don't need an unnecessary...
Yeah, we don't need more reasons. I mean, yeah.
If you want, like, a tipping point, there's a lot of other directions you can go. And I'm never, like, a tell you what to do with your story kind of guy. But some things are like, you really don't need to do that. It's just unnecessary. There's a tipping point where it's like, you can do it if you want to, but it's just gonna make your story look kind of needlessly cruel. Yeah. Unless there's an actual reason behind it.
Come on, Adrian, kick it.
I was gonna say, like, that scene happens and it's never spoken of again.
Well,
yeah.
It doesn't... if it would at least be like a point for the character to change and grow beyond and inform on that character in some way, at least then there's like this is an important part of the character, that like a thing they have to move past. Yeah. A struggle for the character. That at least like adds something. It's not just for the sake thereof. It's a part of this character's journey.
It would have been a compelling reason if she was gonna just like leave at that exact point in the story.
Yeah.
Yes, and then he chased after her because he needed her for his ritual or some shit.
But that was just needless shock. I don't know. Yeah. It's a complicated issue that just throwing in there for shock is not the way to do it.
You know, bringing that up too, they almost could have done it that way. Even just going by like my faulty memory made me think for some reason that happened like just about right before the final chapter. Which, if they had done it that way, they could have been like, it happens right before the final chapter, and then that's when like, oh, she's suddenly not able to leave.
Yeah, you gotta pace. It is a structural thing too. It's like you can't just throw that in there, you know, for shock. There are serious.
I'm surprised. Just a side note: I'm surprised that fucking Tommy Satan is not pissed off that she's ripping the wall apart. I'm sure he could hear it.
He's just like, "What the fuck is she doing? Whatever. I'm not leaving my ritual room."
Basically,
there's complicated issues. That tackling in a clumsy manner is harmful in a lot of ways, and it's befitting to be careful when you're doing that.
Oh!
What the fuck? My glasses aren't on. What are those paintings of?
Deceased wives, probably.
Oh.
I would assume.
Shook a day.
Yeah, this one was killed in the greenhouse.
Yeah, she ate dirt, literally.
God damn it. What the fuck?
I didn't even try to do that. That just came right
wrong.
to mind.
No, that's why it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
We're good.
I do
love
love how...
another one?
Yeah, I hate this thing.
Let's go, let's go. Gore.
We won't see it till next chapter.
Ah, fuck.
I remember this one. I do remember this one.
I love how this LP went from random nonsense to a serious discussion in like a moment.
Yeah.
That's a nice salmon ladder right there. Do pull-ups on that. Definitely what that's for.
Yeah,
of course.
Sure.
Droning intensifies.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I don't want to touch that.
I don't know what that is, but I don't like it.
I've been waiting for something spooky to happen in a mirror.
I'm not.
Huh, it was kind of subtle.
Huh?
Did you not? There was like a weird distortion next to her.
Yeah. And
kinda
she didn't
saw it.
even notice it.
I wasn't paying that close of attention.
If Hyper didn't see it, I could definitely believe her not seeing it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't looking that hard.
There's a couple kinds of people. One who noticed it, one who should have noticed it, but it's so subtle, and me who wasn't paying attention.
Baby!
Laughing baby.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the laughing baby locket back in the chest.
Diary. Dairy.
Sorry, I'm lactose intolerant.
I can't even see what that is.
Like
Is it an
3
angel?
dancing ladies, I think.
It's the sugar plum fairy. Da, 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 da. Hey, that's somebody's diary. There are personal things written in there.
They're dead. Who cares?
Eh,
That's
fuck 'em.
true. Yeah, does that rocking horse still work?
They don't usually just stop working unless they're just like broken.
It could look like it's put together, but it's
Just to
actually
be clear, I was joking.
1989. Dear Diary.
Yes.
I grow increasingly fearful of Zoltan. I feel the
Me
burn
too.
of his eyes upon me as he watches my every move. Did my little girl have such fears? Did she suffer when he snuffed out her baby life?
Oh.
Could people believe him when he said it was an accident? It was no accident. But, dear diary, Zoltan wasn't always like this. I remember, not so long ago, when he was loving and gay. He was overjoyed when Sophia
Different
was
meaning of the
born.
word nowadays.
It got my fucking attention at a reflex. I immediately understood like what it was what it was trying to say, but you know, you hear it one way and you hear it, you're like, what?
Okay.
I try not to even make any draw any attention to it. My eyes just turned, but I fucking snorted.
Zoltan's ever watchful eyes.
So did she just not leave him after he murdered her child because she literally had nowhere else to go?
I guess.
I guess. I mean.
There's the close up.
They dancing.
They dancing.
It is the sugar plum fairy. It's not.
An antique
I could leave him, but I would just be on the street.
Yep.
The street might be preferable.
Honestly, though.
That's where you get back to the idea of how complicated these situations really are.
Mm-hmm.
When you rely on somebody, but they're, when they're not kosher with you, is it better to live on the street? Maybe. That's not really the call I can make. I'm not in that situation. I won't ever be in that situation.
It gets further complicated if he hadn't murdered the child, because then it's also the kind of thing maybe I'd be okay on the street, but I'm not going to do that to my kid.
Yeah. Especially if you have kids, there's always that situation.
Also, if you had any inclination that Zoltan was a good guy, he's a baby murderer. Baby murderers are not okay.
No.
Well, I'm glad we're in agreement on that one.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Literally, it's the phone guy. He just showed up.
That door handle.
Tell me to shut up.
The chapter is finished.
We did it! Man, we are rolling. So this is so it was the 10th. Oh.
What the shit? She's got raspberry.
Melba sauce.
Lodestar.
I think this is later that day, so it's 8:30 at night now.
Well, I was gonna say
that checks out. Yeah.
At first it was like the 10th, and then it was the 18th, and now it's the 20-something?
Yeah, it's 21st, something like that.
20th?
Also, does she go to sleep with her shoes on?
I mean, she might have, like, fallen asleep without really intending to.
That's true.
Laptop?
Yeah, we can look at that real quick.
Nothing like a scene of Don being yelled at to move us along from a complicated, serious conversation.
Get
out.
Get out.
Or...
Do not?
Yeah, do not...
Oh, do not.
Do not trust.
Do not trust. Okay. I saw that as... First I read it as Dorit, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And then I saw, oh, maybe that's R.
I thought it was, like, running together, Don, not.
So I read it as or, and I'm like, oh, I'm just wrong.
Do not trust who?
Do not trust.
Don't trust anyone. DTA. Look at
This
that
is the-
night sky.
I was gonna say,
is
that
the-
night's... Everything is, good. That night sky...
This chapter is the embodiment of bad things may happen.
Yeah. But
And on that note...
we're gonna end the video, because it's been 51 minutes, so...
Long time.
Yeah.
Alright, when we come back, the spooky's gonna happen.
Bad things will happen.
You.
Ooh.